Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. So over the past weekend, I finished up the last of my summer sewing projects that I had been planning to work on, and I'm just so happy with what I was able to create this summer. So I thought it'd be really fun to show you guys everything together that I worked on over the past couple of months. I feel like this summer is the first time that my sewing energy has come back in full force in a while, so it was really nice to feel really productive. I have 10 different items that I worked on over the summer, and I'm excited to show you everything today, so let's go take a look. Okay, welcome to my breakfast area where I still need to finish the wallpaper, but here are all of the items that I made this summer. They're all hanging up here, which is always so satisfying to see. And one thing that I'm really pleased with this most recent set of sewing projects is that I have quite a bit of variety here, and I think it's really fun just to see the different things that come to life over a few months. So I hope that this video will just serve as some inspiration if you're looking for sewing ideas. A lot of these would translate well into the fall and winter, and I'll be sure to link to any corresponding videos down below and also list all the pattern information. You can also find a lot of the fabric and patterns down in the description box if you're curious. Now, if you're watching this video and maybe you haven't really gotten into sewing yet, but you're wanting to learn, I have a class recommendation for you over on Craftsy, who are very kindly sponsoring today's video. The class is called Sew Confident Essential Techniques for Beginners. It runs around 3 hours and it covers a lot of the basics of sewing, including reading a pattern and different things that you need to understand to get started. So if you're looking for a good starting point, I think this would be perfect. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Craftsy, Craftsy is your online resource for all things creative, and I have so loved working with them because I've gotten to explore so many different topics over on Craftsy, including sewing, knitting, baking, and so much more. There is a wealth of information on Craftsy. And if you like my YouTube channel, I really think Craftsy is the place for you because they have such a variety of creative topics over on the platform, and they have an amazing deal going on for you guys right now. The first 1,000 of you to click the link down in the description box will get an entire year's premium membership to Craftsy for $1.49. I just don't think you can beat that deal. You can cover all of the basics of sewing and get started with sewing for $1.49. I don't know of any other subscription that is that good of a deal, so I would highly recommend checking it out. Thank you again so much to Craftsy for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check them out at the link down below, and let's jump into the projects from the summer. So starting out with one of my most favorite projects from the summer, this was my birthday dress. And this is made with the most beautiful Liberty of London fabric. This is a cotton lawn, and this is from their Bridgerton collection. This pattern is a vintage gunny sacks pattern, and I absolutely love it. I picked it up at a local antique shop, and I was so excited when I found it. It was not my size, but I was able to make it work just by grading it up 2 sizes, and I think it is so much fun. It has a lot of fun details, including lace and ribbon, and all of this is included in the pattern instructions, and it also ties at the back. I love how long this dress is because it really like skims your feet when you're walking around, which is nice. I think I made this in mid-July and I've already worn it several times. I just love it, and it's so much fun to wear. And then the other dress that I made this summer is this little white dress. I love the fabric on this one. This is from Joann Fabrics. I'm not sure if you can really see here on camera, but it has this beautiful embroidered texture, and it's just such high quality material. This is cotton fabric. And I used this to make a 1940s reprint pattern, which I've had for years and I loved. I actually made a dress out of it in college way back when. And I just think this is so pretty and classic. I love a white dress in the summer. This particular pattern has some really pretty shaping in the bodice. So there's a panel here with a point. And then this part is so interesting because it's almost like a halter is set into the bodice. So I think it's a very interesting pattern. It has 2 views. One is a halter and one is this view. So a little bit of variety there. It zips up on the side, and I really enjoyed this one for the summer as well. Okay, moving on to tops. Next, I made 2 different tops this summer. This first one is probably a contender for my top favorite project this summer because I have worn this so much. I love this little tank top. For this, I was kind of inspired by some tops that Reformation has had out the last couple of summers. They have this cute like ribbon lace detail in the front, and I thought this fabric from Rifle Paper Company was the perfect canvas for that design. They sent me this fabric this summer. It was part of their new Orchard collection, and I love the almost vintage style with the floral stripes. And then I just used some eyelet trim from Joann Fabrics along with some grosgrain ribbon and cotton lace trim around the neckline and straps. and then it zips up on the side. Now for a pattern on this one, I adapted it from a McCall's dress pattern, and it was actually really easy to do. I will list the specific pattern number, but it's a very versatile dress pattern because of the princess seams. So it works really well for a variety of projects, and it's one that I love having in my pattern stash. And yeah, I would really like to make something similar to this in the future because I wear it so much. Then this next top is kind of like my take on the Gani top that was everywhere this summer. And for this one, I used a simplicity pattern, but I did change it quite a lot. I added these cute little puffy sleeves and then adapted it to be split down the front, and I also added this peplum and the cute ribbon ties. This fabric is also a Rifle Paper Company cotton, but it is an older design, so I think I found this from an online quilt supply store, so I will link to the specific fabric if I can find it. But I like the botanical look of this print. It's a cream background with the green vines, and I think it is very pretty. So that is the other top. Then up next we have a pajama set, and this is my most recent make. This is the Honey Girl tee from Paradise Patterns and Lyrical Fabrics, and then also the shorts from the Honey Girl lounge set. And I made these with a cotton pointelle from Lyrical Fabrics. It has the cutest little cherry print. This is an organic cotton fabric, and it is so soft and lovely. They have this in so many different colors and patterns, so I definitely want to order more. But I just felt like I was in need of some cute little cozy sets for when I'm at home, and this seemed perfect for that. I love how the little ribbon rose looks at the neckline on this one too. So definitely something I will get a lot of use out of, even going into fall, because I did make the long sleeve top, so I think it'll be really comfy for when I'm at home. And I love the cherry print so much. I have a little bit of this fabric left, so I'm trying to decide what to make with it. And then next up, moving on to skirts. This is my take on the Doen skirt, the Doen Sebastian skirt. And I love this. It's very simple cotton muslin fabric from Joann's. And then I also added some eyelet trim, again from Joann's. I did make this with an elastic waist, so it's very comfortable, and I have really enjoyed wearing this because it is just great for hot summer days. I also think it looks so cute with the little Rifle Paper Company tank top. So a really fun piece to have in my wardrobe. I cannot remember if the pattern for this one was Simplicity or McCall's, but I will list it on the screen, and I have a full video breakdown of this one as well. I also love the little pin tuck details. It's very reminiscent of a petticoat from the olden days. So I love it so much. Now this piece I think I will get use out of even going into fall. This is a silk bias cut skirt. I used the Tessuti Patterns Evie bias skirt for this, and this one was definitely a project I was intimidated by because I just don't feel like I ever get the results I want from bias cut silky fabrics, but I think it turned out pretty well. There is a little bit of buckling on the side seams, so hopefully the next time I make something like this I can improve and get better at it, but I think it's vast improvement from previous attempts, and I think this will look so pretty with some sweaters in the autumn. And then one more skirt. This one takes up quite a lot of space because it is a maxi skirt, and this one is made out of more Rifle Paper Company fabric. This time it is from their rayon challis, which is so beautiful. You can see what a fluid drape it has. And I absolutely love the colors in this print. It's so soft and beautiful. This is their garden party print. I did not use a pattern for this. This is just based off of my waist measurement. I used elastic at the waistline and then added a ruffle with some cute crocheted lace trim at the bottom. And it's just a very comfortable flowing floaty summer piece, so definitely a fun one to make and very easy as well. And then last up is another contender for favorite, I think, this summer. This is a tote bag that I made, and this is from a vintage Betsy Johnson pattern that I found at an antique shop, and it has this hand embroidery on the front of it, which I just love. It also has this cute ruffle detail. The embroidery probably took me about 3 weeks because the way I craft is I sit down and obsessively work on something and then I stop for like a week. So it definitely took some time to get it all the way done, but I absolutely love it, and I've been carrying this so much the last couple of weeks. I think the embroidery is so pretty, and it goes with a lot of the colors in my wardrobe as well, so I think the colors ended up working out. I made this using denim fabric from Joann's. It's just undyed denim, so it's this cream color. And then the handles are just made with some belting materials, so they have some durability. And I got all the materials at Joann's for this one, but I absolutely love how it came together. So that is everything that I made. I feel like it has been a productive summer, and I'm really pleased with all of the pieces. I do feel I always get more done in the summer, so I'm really going to try and maintain my energy so that I can get some fall videos out this year. I hope that it will work out. I'm starting my first fall project in the next week, so I'm very excited. It's still summer here, but I want to get ahead on some fall things. So I would love to hear what some of the projects you all made this summer were. What was your favorite of my projects? I'd love to hear that as well. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing this summer. I know a lot of new folks have joined us this summer, so thank you for spending your time on my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these here together, and definitely check out the individual videos if you're interested in seeing more details. I will be back very soon with my first fall video, which I can't wait for. I'm trying not to wish the summer away, but I'm definitely a fall girl at heart, so I'm doing my best here, but I think we're gonna jump into fall videos pretty soon. Thank you again to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. Again, check them out at the link down in the description if you're interested. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your summer, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors.